Welcome to week 5, okay, inner feminine work. Weird, I feel like I've got hair in my mouth. Maybe I do, maybe I don't know. So we start with the new moon in Aquarius on January 31st, okay? That's at 9:46 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Zone. So really consider what wishes you are creating in February and the month ahead, okay? What wishes do you want for February and the months ahead, okay? Mercury leaves the retrograde on February 3rd, so that's when time moves back to regular movement forward with a week of recalibration, okay? So you'll have, kind of a weird week following that. Then I heard, wake me up inside. I heard the divine masculine say, call my name and save me from the storm, right? So they are starting to now see the storm. On the 4th, okay, Mars brings action to hope with Mars sextile Jupiter. Also on the 4th, you have the light shining very brightly on what you have seen as limitations, especially in regards to friendships. Your friendships are a reflection of you. So you are being shown on the 6th that you are being pushed to do work on healing your wounded healer inside. We have Mars square Chiron. This is leading to Uranus stepping in on the 8th to create that breakthrough as Mars trines Uranus. The 11th should be reset from the retrograde as Mercury conjuncts Pluto. Pluto is putting you on the tracks forward with some big communication and messages. Mercury enters Aquarius on February 14th, wishes into messages from the heart. There is an extra long void moon on February 1st, so it is a big space for the universe to hear your wishes, and for the on the 11th, it will bring you very clear messages. The quote is, words are events. They do things, change things. So remember that your words are measurable. They are thoughts. They are measurable. They do change things. They are frequency and vibrations. Speak your truth now to create change. All right. So very interesting. I pulled for my sacred circle group. What's very interesting, it will go along with the channeled message. We've got the wild woman and the beauty path. That's the moon, okay? And there's the wild woman, okay? The sun, fire, moon goddess, right? Know that this is a pause, a space of creation, a space of being in between things. All right, so when we return, we will do a little bit of a tarot reading, okay, to go along with this. So let's move into the channel.
Feminine, you sit today in the cave, hiding your light out of sacred rage for where you stand. You are the lone wolf, pure in energy. No matter how you try to hide, you are seen. The mystic messages come to you in the mountain, in this cave, to come out in the light of the divine healing, Aurora Borealis. Yet you are in the cave, painting with the clay, creating with Mother Spider. Yet you are still creating, because that is your purpose. You embody today the great divinity, illuminating heaven from within the cave, but your world outside of the cave craves your light, celestial light bringer. The dragon brings rain and snow, but even that is emotions that will bear harvest in time. For now, Helios sits in the cup, waiting for the ability to speak their truth. Guilt weighs on their soul heavy. They send in the Atlas moth to convey that they have 2 dragons pulling them into the stream of this celestial ocean. But these dragons are transformative, and between now and April, you must let the universe guide you to your new beginnings. Feminine, you know there is a change that you cannot hide from. The mirror is created, and then the flower dance of purification is going to coax you out of the cave. Don't be afraid. This is leaning you into the heart-to-heart that has been sitting in stagnation. This heart-to-heart isn't about them. It is about seeing yourself. As we walk into the bonfire energy today, the flame of Aries, the flame of truth, you are asked, what ancestral spirit still possesses you in the cave? What ancestral spirit are you still carrying that it is time to release? Look at your paintings. Ask yourself. Go within. The bonfire sits in the center of the cave. You look up as the smoke moves through the top of the cave into the cosmos. Your light brings the moon. It shines into the cave. You look into the fire. You see your cave paintings. Ask, what ancestor still resides within me that it is time to return to the earth? Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Return life into your body. Take a few minutes and write down the messages that came from your journey before we continue.
All right, that was beautiful, you guys. So let's see what else Spirit wants us to know for this week, okay? It's really funny. They're really showing me the top card of this deck, all right? What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet, okay? Be grateful. You're being summoned to more, okay? Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control, right? And we know that control is a frequency that really doesn't exist in this universe. So you can control nothing. So just surrender to that, right? If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment, okay? Very beautiful. So what do you want us to know here? Ooh, Spirit. All right. Okay, there it is, the storm, right? The feminine and the masculine are now both in the storm. Okay? But they are still divided, all right, by the river. It's going to take them coming together in the river, right? And Spirit says that can happen anytime now, right? But the river is wide. This kind of reminds me of the energy of the Columbia River Gorge, right? It's wide, but it can be crossed. Okay? Yes, and there's the mountain, the wild woman, okay, into the cave, being called out of the cave, being told to come out of the cave, out of the fire. All right, yes, angel number 444, you are not alone. There are blessings waiting. There are angels waiting for this, okay? The river is also running like a fault line, okay? It's like the Kundalini energy. It is calling you to listen to your nervous system. It will tell you when you are on the right track, okay? Because you are reassembling yourself after having this new heart come in. And you'll see what's meant for you here very soon. Okay, they're telling me that the cycle is ending, all right? That's completion. The vow. This is about the feminine and the masculine, right? Coming together in the same message. There's 9 moons, okay? 9 void moons that are taking place in order for this to come. And they're showing me, they never show me this, but they're showing me this rock down here at the very bottom. Okay, it looks like a jasper. So jasper stone may be very important for you right now. Okay, again, 9 void moons, 4 to 6 weeks is the divine timing, okay, of the masculine. I feel like getting over the celestial, I'm going to say celestial, like, contracts that are meant, right? Again, and then the way it came out, right, is like this. Normally it comes out like this, okay? And it came out like this. So that's how much time it will take for the masculine's energy, the horse, to come out of the aurora borealis into the river. And that's probably how long it's going to take the feminine to walk from the mountain down to the river, okay? Yes, the feminine, you're resting, you are having your harvest time. Okay, yeah, creating. You've been in creation mode, using the energy, right? Using that energy of the aurora within the cave, like painting on the cave walls. Okay, the warrior. the masculine energy has been using the energy of the aurora to shed the old skin. Again, really calling on, for them, it's calling on the diamond here. Okay, the diamond is what's coming through. I feel like the diamond came through in, it might have been Capricorn's reading yesterday, where the diamond, right, is carbon, just as graphite is carbon. The difference is the diamond is 3-dimensional. The graphite is only 2-dimensional. So I feel like, again, the divine masculine is moving out of this 2-dimensional plane into this 3-dimensional plane. Okay, yes, so above and so below. The light is now coming out from the darkness, right? And then we've got the bardo, and it is seeing, I feel like, the different octaves, okay, of the death and rebirth process, right? Seeing the past, moving to the future, right? There it is, the galactic connection, right? That's what we are moving towards here, okay? Really beautiful energy. So let's pull a couple of cards from the Galactic Oracle here, right? It's actually the Light Oracle, I think they call it. Okay, the ever unfolding rose, right? Again, the light. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Okay, this storm is for you. It takes a storm sometimes to clear things and to then give birth to a seed. Oh, I get it. A seed that's been lying dormant. Okay, right? We've been in the cave waiting for the fault line, waiting for the earthquake to happen to open up this seed, right? So it can start to sprout. Answer the call. When you are called, feminine, come out of the cave and ask, what is your soul called to do? Okay, the Star Mother is with you, but you can always call on her energy when you feel alone to mother yourself. Okay, Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? I feel like that's a very important question. Some of us want to go back home to that water world, okay, to that world that we miss that's so different from this world. But we are here now and there's work to be done. Okay, and then yes, so that's why we need to come together. There's the ever unfolding rose of the feminine, okay? But feminine, there is a sisterhood of the roses, okay? Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. You're being called to grow that sisterhood, okay? Trust your path. Trust your path. You're walking towards the lion's gate, okay? If you knew you would be supported by the time you walked through that gate, right, what would you do? Okay. Let's get a little advice here. I don't know what to do, okay? That's the trigger. But every moment is a new opportunity, right? The ever unfolding rose. It's a rose that will never close. You're always unfolding. You're always opening. Take time today to engage your senses and create. The tension that has been dividing your head and heart is leaving, right? We're getting out of that storm. We're coming out of the mountain back into the sun. Okay, clarity. We've been confused, but now you are present in the now. You come out of the, right, out of the cave into the present moment. Allow your mind to clear and let the noise of your thoughts fall away. Listen to your intuition, okay? What is your soul calling you to do? Discern. Trigger statement, it's not my fault. Take responsibility for what is yours and leave the rest behind. Shift into your body and listen. Release the emotions you have been storing where you have been told that you were wrong, that it was your fault. Okay, that cycle is ending. Some of you feel at fault for having a cycle. Okay, some of you feel this deep pain from not having that child at the time that you felt you were going to become a mother, right? Some of you feel that it's your fault for ending the cycle and becoming a child that your mother had. Okay, it's time to release that and mother yourself with the Star Mother. Okay, freedom, right? You're moving towards freedom here. You feel you have no choice, but you are creating, right? The creator, creating my day and my life. It is time to play. Do something different today to shift your routine. What can you do to play today? Can you pull out the sandbox, right? Can you pull out some clay and sculpt? Can you paint, right? How can you play today? Can you color a mandala? Okay, and ignite that third eye, that diamond, right? That 3D energy. Where do I go from here is your trigger. But it's truth. Allow life to flow through you, right? You feel lost without your original home. But inspiration has arrived and you will work through you as you move forward. Okay. And I love this, the Siberian fir acceptance. We must remember. My daughter, I told my group this morning about how my daughter had this trauma this week, right? And it was not related to our driving lessons, but she was still having, these emotions. And I saw this giant pine tree in front of us. There was 2 of them. And she wouldn't talk to me. She wouldn't open up to me. And so I said, well, go stand with the tree. Go open up to the tree. Put your energy in the tree. Let it be transformed, right? And she did. I am free of the habits that do not serve me. Lay down the armor passed down to you from your family. Release habits that are not serving you and forgive on behalf of generations past, right? Sisterhood of the Rose. Always ever unfolding, right? Changing the patterns, right? My instinct was to shame her and to be aggressive, and I held space and I put to death, right? The bardo, like all of the ancestors, all of the ancestral aggressiveness, like I released it and I had her go to the tree and let the tree heal her. Okay, and intimacy. Where you have intimacy, you might feel like it's too good to be true, whether that is with other friends, right? Or if that is with lover, okay? The true statement is it can only get better when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable and open and intimate. Okay, what has been broken apart far in the future, right, is coming back together in emotions. Allow yourself to experience more joy and love. Raise your resonance by swimming in the sweetness of life. Okay, beautiful energy. Okay, anything else you want us to know about the week, Spirit? What do we need to know for this week? Trusting our path. Okay, right? 10 of Wands. You feel burdened sometimes by this path. You feel like you are in darkness, but you are heading to the light, right? Through that portal. 7 of Pentacles, home. Okay, what you create between now and the Lion's Gate portal will feel like home to you. Okay, it will sustain you, right? It's written in the stars. Four of Wands. It will be a celebration when you attain this success. For some of you, this will bring you into an energy where you will be celebrating a very special birthday with those that you love. You will be celebrating with those that you love for gaining this freedom. Okay, and it's crossed by the Eight of Pentacles, right? And I feel like what he is doing here is he's actually taking down the wall, right? He says the wall between myself and my path, okay? I am taking down that wall. I see where I belong, okay? Eight of Cups in reverse, right? Different perspective, and now you're going to fill your cup. And that feels very good. Okay, no more worries about what is for you, what isn't for you. Ace of Pentacles, you're going to grow like that Siberian fir. The seed has been cracked open by the storm and the earthquake, right? Now making a space for this growth. Seven of Swords, right? There's a little bit of fear about coming out into the light from underground. But again, don't answer that call, right? Because again, right? Star Mother, Queen of Pentacles, you're opening up your soul purpose, right? You've found this beautiful growth, right? It's coming up for you, okay? So, what advice do you need for this? Okay, creating reality, live your best life by design, right? Don't forget to write things down, like your journeys, and to gain clarity and to believe your infinite possibility in this freedom. You are restructuring your life, so clear space. Okay, there are things within your room, things within your life that are no longer serving you. Okay, you only need what is going to bring you the deepest emotions and secure your deepest needs. So restructure that. And part of that might be having gratitude and giving to those that are in crisis right now. Okay. Again, you're coming from the darkness out of the cave into the light. There is the breakdown before the breakthrough. You are dissolving barriers, right? Taking down the wall. This is progress. You're ascending. Allow yourself, when those dark thoughts come in, to allow them to understand that this is from energy from before I was born, right? Before my rebirth. And move into the flow state, right? Loving life, high frequencies, right? The flotation. I am swimming, right? Where was that at? Okay, intimacy. Allow yourself to experience more joy and love. Raise your resonance by swimming in the sweetness of life. Swimming may be something that you're being called to. There's the bell. Someone needed to hear that. And you're already the person that you think you're becoming. It's already within you. Okay? Achieve your dream. You are already there. All right? So I hope this helped you guys this week. Much love. Spirit just wanted to zip right through this, and so we have. And I will see you next week. All right?